and we excuse Kcca out. They can sit somewhere within the building. And we have an in-house.
Members of Parliament on the Committee of Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises spent the entire morning and afternoon querying the purchase of ambulances and motorcycles at 3.7 billion shillings by Kampala Capital City Authority in the financial year 2021-2022. Kampala Capital City Authority presented a document to the committee that indicates the ambulances were purchased at 1.6 billion, not 3.7 billion, as it is stated in the report of the Auditor General, and the motorcycles at 52 million shillings. The money in question was allocated by government for COVID-19 response, but was diverted. However, the MPs cross-examined Kcca officials on how they executed a contract without the quantity of the items.
Of 1.6. So, Chair, you can see we are going back in the chicken and egg business because these two did not meet to reconcile.
Of this, it doesn't even show that they are part of the contract. Actually, it shows that this is the only part of the contract.
Through his agent around here, be directed to produce those files which were left behind, together with the logbooks of the ambulances.
The Director, Public Health, Daniel Okello, and the Director Legal, Caleb Mugisha, told the committee that the document they presented was an extract from the whole contract agreement in an attempt to respond to queries raised by the Auditor General.
The question. My understanding is actually most of these documents are standard documents, standard forms that are generated by PPDA. What we do is input information and make sure that the information we input is in accordance with.
The chairperson of the committee, Joel Ssenyonyi, said Kcca's figures on the purchase of the ambulances in the document they presented was 1.6 billion, different from their financial statement, which is 2.3 billion, and that from the Auditor General, which reflected 3.7 billion shillings.
Now that you people say you just skipped to bring these particular documents because you want that entire file, as far as I'm concerned, you people are failing to account for this money.
Kcca expressed disappointment with the Office of the Auditor General, accusing it to have altered the figures presented to them in the exit meeting, detailing the harmonized areas earlier cited in the preliminary audit report.
As an accounting officer, that I can do is show you my documentation that accounts or that shows what I spent, but I cannot speak into the figures that the Auditor General has added on, because I really cannot defend them.
So was there reconciliation?
Not that I know of.
The reconciliation that has been made as a result of the discussion here indicated that figure that was included of 700,000, which was for a different item. So the figure there is 1.3 billion for the 39 office years.
The Auditor General also raised a query on management of public land, citing the land on plot 17 Kruma Road, which was acquired fraudulently by the current occupants, yet it used to house a government health center.
If we were to actually go to court, we would be saddling government with unnecessary costs in damages. And I do not want to be that person who starts pursuing court matters that will actually not gain anything. I am yet to be given instructions on how to actually handle this matter. I cannot instruct myself.
The committee has resolved to summon people who were on council during that time, and those from the Uganda Land Commission like Ruth Kijambo to appear on Thursday and give information in regards to this land. I'm Nafka Farida and Dan Lugemwa in Kampala.